Oh man, oh man, oh man. Super Wild Card weekend is officially over. This playoff picture is getting down to the nitty gritty. We are now going to divisional rounds. It is now getting clear and clear who people has to play. And we saw tonight, two more went down. And unfortunately for my boy, they went down too, and I'm just like, oh man, I see. I was predicting, and I had 5 out of 6 right. 5 out of 6 right. So checking in on the Red Cup fans. Oh man, they just starting off the break already. But I'm here. It's your boy Damon. I went to DK3 podcast. Got to bring my boy in here, and they let me down tonight. They let me down tonight. But now I understand what you were saying about the defense, them not stepping up, and it really showed AJ Brown not playing in the game. And it's just it was a tough pill to swallow tonight. Tough pill to swallow. But that's okay. It's all over. I mean, you watched the game just like I did. There was a sign up there that said "Fire Nick Sirianni." They had that. Then they had the brown bags. That was my favorite one. The brown bags they had over their head. That was my favorite out of all of them. But hey, what happened to the Eagles? They went down tonight. Yeah, they lost, and
they want to hear my voice. Sure, why not? I look. I watch this stuff. Okay, this is my job. I watch these games attentively. Okay. What happened tonight was a beatdown. It was a ripping of souls. It was a just demolishing from Tampa Bay. And to put in a perspective of how bad it was, do you know that Tampa Bay had 23 first downs? Did you know that they had more yards on less drives from Philly? Philly had 11 drives, couldn't even scratch 300 yards total. Tampa had 426 with 10 drives. Okay? 119 of those yards were through the ground. I'm about to get into that in a second. The time of possession, Tampa won that 34 minutes to 3 seconds. 34 minutes and 3 seconds against Philly, who couldn't even get a 30. And Philly it's one thing to be bad on third down, but to be 0-9 on third down is completely not okay. Correction, I don't have the Philly playbook, but I promise you, when I do show y'all what the playbook really is, you would know there will be a lot more points on the board. If you don't know, try playing Madden sometime. You would know what I'm talking about. But the yards bother me the most because half of those yards could have been avoided if we just do the simple thing on defense. It's a thing, it's a practice that every other National Football League team does on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. They do it in practice all the time. They teach it all the time. We got it so much so that you have to do it a certain way to avoid people getting hurt. All this other stuff. There's just this one aspect of the game. To tackle. To tackle.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need that.
It's the basics. It's one of the basic fundamental parts of football, and it was like we couldn't do it. It was like we couldn't do it. The first drive that Tampa had could have easily been stalled out, but I can't touch him, even though I'm right here. Even though as close as the phone is to me, I could touch him. I could tackle him, but I don't know. He has a little force field. I can't get him. I can't get him right now. It happened all game long. And James Bradbury, oh, there is so many things I want to say about this defense entirely that is not family-friendly oriented right now. So I am going to leave it at this. I've been saying it for the past few weeks or so, and I've been jokingly saying this, and I'm going to jokingly say it again because this is how much of a joke they were towards the latter part of the year. Your 2023 Philadelphia Eagles are none other than Stinky! Get off my screen! I'm so I'm glad. I'm glad. I've been saying it. I'm so glad that Tampa put us out of our misery for good. I'm so glad that they provided so much clarity for the entire franchise. I'm telling you right now, this is not hyperbolic from what I'm about to say. They need to clean house on that coaching staff. I'm telling you, Sirianni needs to be gone. Both coordinators need to be gone. Half of our I'm sorry, everybody but our front four should be gone. And the harsh reality comes in when Graham is going to retire pretty soon, if not this offseason, next offseason. Fletcher Cox is going to retire either this offseason or next offseason. Kelsey and Lane Johnson are probably done. So your offensive line is cooked. Now, our linebackers and our corners can't do the one thing that would hinder offenses from getting big plays, and that is to tackle. That is a coaching issue. That is a player's issue. And I'm so glad that Tampa put it on display in front of the whole world. And they did it in such a fashion that we have no choice but to make these moves if we want to be back in the Super Bowl conversation. They have no choice. They have no choice. This game was not close. You scored 9 points in the second quarter and nothing else all game. You were completely inept of doing anything positive all game long. You couldn't do a single thing right. And you know what? Thank you, Tampa Bay. You did exactly what I was hoping that y'all would do. Y'all were the better team. Baker was playing as well as you possibly can with a messed up rib cage and an ankle that was landed on one of his tackles. He could have been out of this game, but he was balling out. Thank you, Tampa Bay. I appreciate it. And again, I will leave off on this note because it's the last time I'm going to have a conversation about this team. Your Philadelphia Eagles are none other than Stinky! Get off my screen, man.
Oh, my goodness. So I was like, okay. Tampa Bay went down the field. I said, all right, they scored. All right, come on, Philly. Let's get on down the field. Let's see what you can do. And Philly just didn't. They just let me down the whole game. Let me down the whole game. I was just like, oh, come on. And then they got a field goal, right? But, hey, there was an offsides. Hey, let's go for it on 4th and 5. Why? Take the points. You're not getting them in no other fashion. Take the points. Hopefully you get lucky, get the ball back, get a touchdown. Something. No, you go for it on 4th and 5. And what happened? Get stopped. And not only did you not go for the first down because they showed where the middle of the field was completely open for a first down. No, you throw it towards the end zone. No one, get the first down. Let's get this over with. And as the game going along, I said, yeah, it's not looking pretty. Philly just, and I understood what you were saying about the play calling. Why are you throwing screen?
Why?
Why are you not pushing the ball down the field? All game. Why are you not pushing this ball down the field? Then they looked at the offensive coordinator, Brian, what's his name? Brian Johnston or something like that?
Brian Johnson.
Yeah, Brian Johnson. First year offensive coordinator. Well, you don't need that job, brother. You don't need that job at all. Because why are you not pushing the ball down the field? Okay? I just didn't get it. I didn't get it at all. Okay? Y'all trying to have a run game, but just didn't work. Uh-oh. Look at this one. Here you go. Yeah, the whole NFC East is home right now. They're home chilling. The whole NFC East is home. And like I said, I just thought Philly would have put up a better fight. But hey, AJ Brown wasn't there. I get it. They tried best again, but again, that God, like the coaches, push the ball down the field. What is going on? Hey, Giants fan and Jack, I see you, PJ. Where Dante at? Hey, listen, listen. He might be working. I'm gonna take him for him a little bit, but Steelers got that shellacking work too. Okay, but Eagles, they let me down. And like I said, I saw the whole play. I'm like, they need to do better. What's up with this? Yeah, I agree with you. The Eagles were exposed. They were, but I mean, their defense couldn't stop a cold. Couldn't stop anything. I'm just like, but that's okay. 5 out of 6 right. I got 5 out of 6 right. 5 out of 6. 5 out of 6. But that's okay. Like you said, Eagles going home. They're going to be rebuilding, right? Hopefully, hey, like the sign says, fire Sirianni. The guys with the brown bags and take the bags off, they can get their wish, and it's just a rebuilding process now. Rebuilding. That's all it is to it. Rebuilding process. They have to rebuild.
I just never thought I would say this, given how how last season ended, and B, how this year started. Our play calling, our offensive play calling is gotta be the worst in the NFL, and I'm not even joking. It's the same plays every time. First down, we're gonna do a read option, or we're gonna do a play out of the shotgun. Oh my God, they love that formation way too much. Miami does too, and you realize how far that gets them. First play, we're going to do a running back draw. Gets us 2 yards or the line of scrimmage. Then the second play is we're going to do a wide receiver screen. And then on the third play, we're going to do a tight end screen. And then on the fourth play, if we are not within the 1 yard line, we're just going to throw another screen. Again. Why?
And again, I'm saying, why aren't they not pushing the ball down the field? Oh, bring back Andy Reid? That wouldn't be a bad option, wouldn't it? Bring Mahomes with him too, right? Listen, that game was an abomination.
Offensive play calling cannot be that hard. It can't.
That game was an abomination. It was an abomination. It was. It truly was an abomination. I was embarrassed for any Eagles fans. I was. You don't like my homeboy? Why not? What's wrong with my homeboy? He said, I don't like Mahomes. What's wrong with my homeboy? He makes things happen. Hey, bring him. Hey, keep Jason, right? Bring Travis too. Have both of the brothers on the team.
Just bring the whole Kansas City Chiefs. Just bring the whole Kansas
bring the whole team. Why not?
I have no words. I have no words.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that because I was just like, I was watching this game like, yeah. He does go Mahomes. I have no words for that whole game because I'm just like, somebody needs to do something. If I was Jalen, I'd be cussing them out on the sideline. What are you doing, man? Why are we calling these plays? But Jalen was just like, he looked like, hey, look, I just want this game over. That's it. I just want this game over.
And
he actually looked like that on the sideline.
How many times have you seen that this year?
Yeah.
You've seen that all year.
I just want this game over. I just want this game over. He just has this look on his face that's like he's just disgusted. He does. Look just disgusted. I'm like, why does he look like that? But he just looked disgusted. Who y'all think for the Super Bowl? I heard this tonight, and this one's been circulating. I honestly believe Detroit's going to make it.
Wow.
I honestly believe Detroit's going to make it.
Wow.
I'm still riding with my Ravens, but I think Detroit's going to make it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind Detroit. I think Detroit. Let me tell you something right now. Detroit's in the Super Bowl. It's going to be chaos. I'm going to tell you right now.
Oh, they're going to be riding up there in Detroit. Canada better close the borders up there.
Man, I'm telling you right now. But I just think, you know what? I'll do one better. How about I go a little bit hotter than this? How about this? What if in the NFC Championship game we get a rematch of Thanksgiving between
Green Bay and Detroit. And it's in Detroit again.
I'm sorry. I would love to see that for an NFC Championship game right now. I'm sorry. I got to now. I got to now. If Jordan Love and Jared Goff can get it done again, I got to see them in the NFC Championship game. And I'm telling you, it's going to make good television. It's got to.
Oh, yeah. That's the big money. That's the big money. But I think it would be a different outcome. I think it would be a different outcome this time.
Mm-hmm.
It would definitely be a different outcome. But I'm for some reason, I don't think the 49ers is going to get past the Packers.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Jordan Love seems to have some magic, man.
Man.
I don't think the 49ers is going to stop him.
I don't know what it is about 49ers. I just don't trust them. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Wow.
I think they're going to get the 49ers all they can handle.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, the 49ers does not like blitzing at all. They don't like blitzing.
No.
They don't like blitzing. They like rushing their front four. That's their downfall. That's a downfall for them because they don't like blitzing. They believe, hey, we got our front four. We can get to you. Fine, right. You got Bosa. Bosa's proven, right? Chase Young is, Chase, he may get there. He may not. But they don't like blitzing. That's why I think Green Bay has an advantage in that game.
Well, I just think Green Bay poses a scarier threat just for the simple fact that they have so many weapons that could blow this game away. Like, let's look at what happened yesterday. They scored that many points. Christian Watson only had one catch. He was doing well with Aaron Rodgers last year and did pretty well himself this year, although he was hurt. Jaden Reed, one of his other receivers that's been doing well this year, he only had one catch all game. Like, these are guys that are usually taking a lot of the volume out of the offense. They weren't even productive on Sunday at all. Nope. No shows. And they still put up 42 points.
And this comment right here. Texans are going to give us a problem on Saturday.
Absolutely. Yeah,
it's going to be it's not going to be what their first game was. It's going to be a totally different game on Saturday.
Oh, no.
And that game's going to be back and forth. It's going to come down to what defense can stop the other. That's what it's going to come down to. Now, if the Ravens shellac them, I would be totally shocked. But I was shocked when they did it to Miami and the 49ers.
Right. I mean, like I shared it with you earlier today, the margin of error for Baltimore to be rusty, if that does happen to be the case, is slim to none now. It's slim to none now. Because if Houston didn't teach y'all anything else on Saturday, it's you only got but so much time to keep playing with fire. If you play with our fire, we will get you. We will get
burn you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So that's the only caveat I have with Baltimore. I still think Baltimore wins this game. I still think that there's a possibility that it could be a blowout, and I wouldn't be shocked at all. But if it is close, that's because that margin of error of having that rust, like I said, the rust, I think the word rust, being rusty in the playoffs is used pretty loosely in my personal opinion. Rusty to me is you go 3 and out on 2 straight drives. And it's like, okay, what's going on here? Because the other offense is putting points on the board. But rusty when you're having only 1 3 and out, but then on the following drive, you have a touchdown. Then on the following drive after that, you have a touchdown again. That's just, you're just shaking cobwebs. That's fine. But for Baltimore, you cannot afford against this Houston Texans team to have multiple 3 and outs. You can't.
No.
You cannot.
No. Not at all.
That's my only caveat. That's my only caveat.
Cannot. I get it. They might be a little rusty, but what I did notice something with Baltimore, if they start slow, they pick up steam as the game go along. Like, okay, you got us on that first one, but guess what? We coming. But you know, I love all the antics that they do, because they was talking about in the reports how Zay Flowers didn't practice none of the bye week and all this other stuff. I love the little antics that they do. It's like, oh, okay, well, he might not play, he might not.
Yeah,
every team does that. Every team does that to throw you off their game. Every team does that. But Todd Monk is going to be ready, and so is Mike McDaniel.
Right. Absolutely.
So they both going to be ready. So listen, Texans better bring their A game. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be like the first game, but if we need to put them away, we need to put them away early.
Yo, I'm trying to tell you, don't you let Houston get involved, because if they do, you can.
It's going to be a serious problem.
Yes.
Yeah. And you know, they not saying nothing about Andrews. I think Andrews is going to play Saturday.
If you are gonna do that, you're gonna have to have him on a snap count. That's my only thing, because coming back from that injury that he had is something that he's not even supposed to be out there in the first place, given how bad of the injury it was. But if he is gonna be out there, it needs to be on a snap count basis. Don't put on the typical 30, 35 play drive, Mark Andrews. He's not built for that.
You know something? Likely is probably going to get the workload. Andrews will probably be the decoy.
That's fine. That'll work.
Likely will be the workhorse. Andrews will be decoy. Because if Andrews come back, who are they going to focus on? Andrews. They're going to focus on Andrews.
Right.
They're going to focus on Flowers. They're going to focus on Bateman, Aguilar, Odell. They're going to focus on all of them. Likely it'd be like, hey, I'm here. Here you go.
Right.
So, yeah, they're going to focus on a lot of it. Man, it's going to be fun. I can't wait. And it's on Saturday, too. I can't wait. Can't wait. But, JB, thank you for showing up, sir. I saw the picture earlier. And, you know, y'all actually had a chance in that game.
Yeah.
Y'all actually had a chance in that game, because here's the thing. And I was looking, I said, ooh, they coming back. Ooh, they coming back. Now, I went to say, and I'll be the first to say, no, the refs didn't call some calls.
Mm-hmm.
But most thing I didn't see was, and I was looking for it, was the excuses like, I didn't get this call, or it should have been this way. I didn't get this call, I didn't this way. But what I did see, and this is most of the Steelers fans, and that's why I was screenshotting and sending it to you, they talking about fire Tomlin. The man has not had a losing season since he's been in Pittsburgh. Not one losing season. And they're asking for this man's head. The man did everything he had to do for what he had. You have to give that man his props.
Man.
3 quarterbacks he went through. Injuries he went through. And he still got into a playoff wildcard game.
And lost to the better team.
Lost to the better team. That's it. And I'm still trying to figure out. They were like, oh, it's time to clean house. Tomlin has to go.
No.
The man hasn't had a losing season since he's been there. Okay, he's made it to the playoffs, one and done. They just haven't found that complete puzzle yet to get them further. That's all.
Which is a quarterback.
Yes.
And they're about to solve that right now. Because when they get Justin Fields, because that's where I think this is going.
Me too.
Pittsburgh gets Justin Fields. He gets a quarterback. He finds a way to get an offensive coordinator. Okay. After that, you get somebody in the draft to piece up the offensive line, the D line, because the D line's getting up there in age right now. The linebackers, even. You piece that up through the draft. You're right back in contention with one of the best rosters in the NFL. All over.
That's it.
So
that's it.
Tomlin dealing okay, come on. Let's be honest. Okay, TJ Watt, we know him. We barely know George Pickens. Let me be real. We barely know George Pickens. We barely know Najee Harris. We barely are. We're starting to forget about Minkah Fitzpatrick because it seems like every other game he's just getting either shook, either
or
he's
toasted,
getting toasted, or getting roasted, or getting blown up. However it comes up, Minkah is nowhere to be found. So outside of TJ Watt, who do you know on the Pittsburgh Steelers to be a game changer on that team? I can't name one. So when you think about that, Mike Tomlin took that team that, oh, by the way, did not have TJ Watt today. And I'm telling you right now, TJ Watt does guarantee to shave off some points on the offensive side of the ball.
Yep.
He did not have that today.
And he didn't have much of a pass rush to get the Josh. Josh sat back there for a couple of times. They got to him maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But Josh ran for a 55-yard touchdown?
Yeah.
55 yards.
Come on, man.
No.
Tomlin should be gone after that?
Tomlin did the best he could for what he had. Now, now, JB, I saw your comment earlier. You said someone asked him about when they asked him about his contract, he left.
Yeah.
He said,
I would have left too.
I would have left too. Yeah. Let's solve the issue at quarterback. Yeah. Yeah. Just solve the issue at quarterback. You need a quarterback, a franchise quarterback. And they haven't had one since Ben left.
Had one. Justin Fields. Get Justin Fields, get an offensive coordinator, marriage. It's really that simple. It's not like Philly to where you clean house and then you need to figure out who steps in place of them, and then you need to hope and pray that it all goes right. At least with Pittsburgh, you know who you have in Mike Tomlin. You know who you have on the defensive side of the ball. You just are missing a quarterback and an offensive coordinator.
That's it.
You have the pieces. Come on, man. Tomlin being fired. You know what, man? Tomlin better than me. Tomlin better than me, because I'm telling you right now, if I was Tomlin and I was getting asked that, I promise you, and by the way, this is with me having all the love of the Lord in my heart. I promise you, somebody might mess around and get cussed out in that press conference. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You might catch me at a bad time. You might catch me at a bad time because the first thing I would say is, did you not see what happened at the beginning of the year? Did you not see like we ended up in the playoffs despite what happened at the beginning of the year? You gonna ignore that? You gonna ignore that? I didn't play a part in that? By the way, TJ Watt was hurt some of those games too. You gonna forget that too? We had like 3 separate backup quarterbacks starting for us. You really want to play these games right now?
Right.
Stop it.
Right.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
I got it. The interview, it would have went like this. So about your contract situation, are you staying up here in Pittsburgh? Ma'am, who the are you talking to? Why would you ask me a question like that? I'm just saying. I mean, you want to ask me anything else? How I did with this team? How we did this? How we did that? But you want to ask me a question like that? I'm just saying. That's how I would have went with me. I'm just saying.
That is soundbite of the year material. Thank you. Thank you. But again, like if I was Tomlin, I would straight up say, I'm Mike Tomlin. You know who I am. You know who I am. Awesome Kevin Durant stuff. That's exactly how I would say it. You know who I am.
I got one better for you. I'm Mike Tomlin. Got one better for you. And rest in peace, Rick James, for that one. I got you. I try to keep it PG. I got one better for you for that one.
Yes, dog. Like, come on.
Listen. All that tomfoolery that they saying about Mike Tomlin needs to go, this and that. The man did the best. Every year, that man should get Coach of the Year for what he does, for what he has. And get a man his props. He should. For what he has, and he hasn't had a losing season. And then you got people like the Dallas Cowboys, who has a star-studded roster, but can't make it in the playoffs. They good through September to December. But in January, they're stinky.
Get out of here.
I'm just saying. And
What?
Stephen A. hit it on the head. 28 years to the day. 28 years to the day that the Dallas Cowboys hasn't been to a playoff divisional round.
Shame.
Them firing Tomlin would be as bad as the Ravens not paying Lamar.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Come on.
Agreed. I don't get it. Like I said, even with them losing to the Buffalo Bills, they still put up a fight against the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't like some of the sportsmanship of them Bills Mafia fans up there, because I think when he Rudolph threw that pass down the end zone, I think it was Pickens he was throwing it to. Mm-hmm. And I thought a flag hit the field, but that was them throwing snowballs at the field. Come on now.
Man, they did this last year, and I was like, what are y'all doing?
Oh, my goodness.
Atmosphere, I guess.
Yeah, see. And then one of my friends talking about, I'm going to a game up there in Buffalo in the snow. I said, help yourself. She said, oh, you going to? Like, hell I am. I'm not going up there in that kind of weather to see no football game. Hey, I love my team, but guess what? I'm not doing it too. Yes, I did see that, D, because I thought the referees threw a flag on the field. But I thought, that's pass interference. No, they throwing snowballs down there. Come on now. Come on, Bills Mafia. Get it together.
Man, in fairness, you got to have some type of balls to have some kind of fun, let alone be out there knowing that there was nothing but snow in all the seats. When you saw the clips of them trying to shovel up snow where they were trying to sit at. Look,
Or them plowing through the snow to get to the seats.
Yeah, like sliding, getting the whole slide down, and like the whole nine, man. Like Buffalo's crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. It might be up there with Philly. I'm not even gonna lie. They just.
No. Nope. We gonna walk that comment back. We gonna walk that comment back. We gonna walk that comment way back. And no fans are like Philly fans, okay? I will go to Buffalo and see an attendance up there way before I go to Lincoln Financial Field and watch a game. You gonna walk that comment back, sir. You gonna watch it. You know something? I got something for you. That comment was some shit. I'm just saying. The beat button,
I tried,
the censor button is on notice.
I tried.
You definitely gonna walk that one back. I've been to Pittsburgh, up there in their stadium, and hasn't had any problems. But I go to Philly, and you want to pick on me because I'm just wearing a jersey of the other team? Are you ready to fight? Oh, nah, I'm good. Nah, you gonna walk that one all the way back.
I tried, man. I tried. I deserve it. I deserve it, though. You know what? Any strays that anybody's throwing at Philly fans after tonight, man, I'm all for it. You know what? I'm all for it so much so that I'm drinking to it, as you can tell.
Are you drinking to it? Oh, yeah, I don't have anything to drink tonight. Huh? I should have something to drink too. But only stadium with a jail. That's not true. There's one at the Commander Stadium too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
There's one at the Commander Stadium too.
It's something about the NFC East, man.
Get in trouble up there. You'll find out. Get in trouble up there. You'll find out. There's one under in the Commander Stadium also.
Wow.
Yeah. So listen. I'm just glad I don't have to work any more of their home games. I'm glad I get a break.
Yes.
I am happy that I get a break. And like I said, right now we march into February. But if the Ravens go to the Super Bowl, Brother man gonna be in Vegas one way or the other.
Oh yeah.
I may not can afford $25,000 for a ticket, but I can probably get into a sports bar for a lot cheaper.
Hey, look, man. Yay, as the old saying goes, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Like I said, I might not can afford $30,000 for a ticket. And price just keeps going up, right?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. I'm like, man, is there a way I can get in here for free?
Hey, y'all need some security?
Yeah. Anything? Y'all need a +1 anywhere? I know it's you can't have a whole lot of entertainment without a +1.
Right. On. Absolutely. Hey, listen, I will pass out some snacks for you. Hey, get your hot dogs, get your pizza, get your beer here, something. As long as I'm in the stadium.
Be a staffer for one day.
Yeah, I'll be a staffer for one day. Listen, but the March to February is getting really, really interesting. Like I said, Steelers, y'all put up a great effort today.
Yes.
Eagles just didn't show up at all. They were just ready to go home. But the playoff picture is getting better. But man, I think Detroit has a lot of momentum.
Oh my God!
Because now Tampa Bay is going up there to Detroit. And I don't think they're gonna beat Detroit like that.
They're not gonna beat Detroit at all. I'm gonna tell you right now. I think Detroit is gonna play their most complete game this year against Tampa next week. I really do. I really do. It may be ugly by halftime. It might.
If Tampa Bay wins that game, it's going to be a ride in Detroit. I'm just letting you know. Tampa Bay might not make it out of the stadium.
Everywhere. Because I want to sit there and be like, what?
It might be a ride up there. But in fairness, they would have earned it. But remember, I picked Tampa Bay to go into the playoffs. where everybody
did.
said early in the season, you must be crazy if you think Tampa Bay is going to
Psycho.
get it. And look
You're
where
psycho.
they at in the divisional round.
You're a psycho. It's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, listen, I picked it. Now, on tomorrow, we're going to be picking these winners. But I just got this unlikely feeling that Kansas City is going to make it to the AFC Championship game. It's something is sitting in my gut saying that Kansas City is going to beat Buffalo next week.
Yeah. So what? Give me the secret. Give me the secret stuff. Give me the Space Jam secret stuff right now. Is it the gray in the beard? Do I need to start getting some? Is it the gray in the beard?
It's the beard.
All right,
it's the beard.
Cool.
It's the beard.
Cool. So yeah, in the comment section from here on out, stress me out to such a degree that I start getting some gray hairs in my beard, so I can start predicting stuff just like my boy Davy Jones Locker over here. Because I'm telling you right now, he gets another prediction right, I might lose it. So continue. Stress me out. It's very nice and black right now. It's nice and dark. You know, I'm trying to take care of it to the best of my ability. But y'all stress me out in the comment section. I'm actually warranting it. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I'm willing. I'm open arms. It's cool.
As we thought Kansas City was down and out, Kansas City has marched back. They marched back. And in that sub-zero temperatures up there when they were playing, they showed Miami, we're going to be the better team. You're in our house. But now, again, they have to go to Buffalo.
Yeah.
And Shell seems to disagree with me, said Bills to the Super Bowl. I don't. I think Kansas City's going to beat them. I think Kansas City's going to beat them. Right now, that curse hasn't been lifted. That curse hasn't been lifted up there in Buffalo for whatever reason. They have a curse up there. I just haven't figured out what the curse is. I don't know if it's the Jim Kelly curse. I don't know. They have a curse up there.
Do you know what's crazy though? I can see a world where they're in the Super Bowl. It's just
too.
It's just so far away.
Yeah, I do.
But I can see a world where Buffalo is in the Super Bowl. I really can. It is a legitimate option. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a legitimate case to be made.
She said the OJ curse.
Oh, enough said. You said it better yourself. That's all I needed. No wonder.
Oh my goodness, the OJ curse. Oh God.
Yeah, it would be hard for anybody to come back from that.
Sorry. Oh yeah, absolutely. But I just got this feeling Kansas City's gonna be in the AFC Championship game. Something's telling me that.
Me too.
And hey, if the Bills beat them, I'll be happy to be wrong on that one. I'll be happy to be wrong on that. But something's telling me that Kansas City's they gonna go up there and win. They gonna go up there and beat them.
Yeah.
First time Mahomes is on the road. Remember, last 5 years, where's it been? Arrowhead. Last 5 years, he's on the road now, trying to get it back to Arrowhead. It's gonna get interesting. Saturday and Sunday gonna be interesting.
We tried so hard.
Yeah.
We tried so hard. We done put the script out at the beginning of the year. We done put the press on them. We done had them lose some games. We done had drops everywhere on every Kansas City Chiefs game. And they are still going to find themselves in the AFC Championship game. I mean, come on.
That's a scary definition and narrative. But I think for the AFC Championship game is going to be Baltimore and Kansas City. I think that's your AFC Championship game.
Me too.
Your NFC Championship game, I say Detroit's going to be there. I think the Packers are going to upset the 49ers. Packers and Lions.
You're going to go with the divisional NFC Championship game?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I would love to be wrong on one of these.
I would love it. You know what, man? Baltimore, and Kansas City. Get back to me on Green Bay and San Fran, dog. I swear, I that's actually 50-50 right now. It's 50-50 for me now. I can't.
All right, Shell. So you think she thinks Bills and Ravens?
Okay.
I'm saying KC.
Okay. I can see a world where that happens now, but
I say Ravens and KC, and I got a story behind it. I have a story behind it, but I'm not going to share that until after these games are over.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to share it. I have a story. And I'm telling you, KC getting back, right?
Right.
And they have to play the Ravens.
Yeah.
And right now it's the irresistible force meeting the immovable object. That's my story to it. The irresistible force meeting the immovable object. Kansas City is the irresistible force. Baltimore is the immovable object.
Right. You had to go through us.
You got to come through us.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. But hey, one game at a time. We got to win our game first.
Yep.
Got to win our game first. We have to win our game first. We'll find out Saturday what's going to happen. Houston's going to give us a fight. It would not be like what their first game was. Because now, remember, they got tape. They're going to go back and look at that. They're going to go back and look at different tapes. They're going to go back and look at things. So Monk is going to be like, okay, they've seen this. Let me pull this playbook out. They haven't seen this. So, and oh yeah, we do have Dalvin Cook.
Boy, yeah.
We do have Gus Edwards. We do have Justice Hill. Oh, not to mention we still have Lamar Jackson.
Sure do. That
who can take off and run at any time he wants. How can you game for that?
Yeah, that's scary.
Remember when he was under Greg Roman, they blitzed him all the time, right? Oh, yeah, he can't beat this, right? Okay. Right. Now you blitz him. Oh, I'm going to get out of it. Don't even worry about it. Yeah. All right, I'm gone. Oh, I just found somebody open.
Odell somewhere. Zay Flowers somewhere. Nelson Aguilar somewhere. Isaiah Likely somewhere. Mark Andrews somewhere. The list goes on and on.
Yep, absolutely. I'm not expecting the Houston to come in here and lay down. We're gonna knock them down.
No, I think everybody agrees.
It's going to be a fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fight.
Wow. I'm not gonna lie. It would be nice for Philly to be in this conversation right now.
I get it. But hey, y'all got y'all rebuilding time coming. You got your rebuilding time.
Yeah, we do. God.
I agree with you, D. It's our time. Hey, hashtag Quest for 3. Hashtag Quest for 3, baby. Hashtag Quest for 3.
Yeah.
That's the hashtag I got going. Quest for 3.
Okay. Okay. Quest for 3. I like that.
Quest for 3. And it all starts Saturday. And either one or two things is going to happen. We're going to win, or you're going to be circling. I'm going to be circling the Ravens on that couch and posting that. We're on the couch.
Man, that better not transpire, because that'll be one hell of a disappointment. I'll tell you right now.
I totally agree with you.
That'll be a disappointing end to the year for y'all. It would.
But I'm telling you, I think okay, we can go back to 2019, right? We can go back to 2019.
Yeah.
Versus the team now. 2019, what did Lamar have? Nothing.
Defense. Oh, back in 19. Nah.
Yeah, back in 19. All he had was Andrews.
Yeah.
He ain't had nobody to really throw to. Nobody reliable. No weapons.
Nope.
He'd do it himself. And he passed for 500-something yards in that game.
Yeah.
and still lost. Right?
That's right.
Let's fast forward. What does he have?
Hmm.
OBJ, Aguilar, Zay, Likely, Andrews, Bateman, right?
Yeah.
Defense, star-studded over there. And not mean just star-studded from the team that's on the field, but the damn practice squad too. Because them guys came in and like stepped in. No, we got y'all. We got y'all.
Yeah.
We got y'all.
Yeah.
So whole through the season, they persevered. The game that really elevated us was the game against the Rams.
Yeah.
Because they took us to the limit.
Yeah.
And we went back, won it in overtime. That was the game that elevated us. That's the game that's going to take us to the Super Bowl. That game. That game.
That's
going to take us all the way.
That's true. That's true.
Let's go back when the Ravens won in 2012. What was the one game that propelled the Ravens to the Super Bowl? It was when Ray Rice ran that 29 yards on that 4th and 29. That's what took the Ravens to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I think it was against the Chargers, I believe.
Yep, it was against the Chargers.
Yeah. Chargers have a thing about giving up big plays on defense. Kind of weird.
Right. So
in their nature these days.
Here's the thing. We got momentum. And when they get on the field, it's just once that train starts getting going, it's probably gonna go. It's gonna go. So
Right.
Houston could probably walk down the field. Oh, touchdown. Okay. Ravens is gonna respond.
Right.
They're gonna respond. Oh, we're gonna go. You wanna go? It's just like Miami. They went down the field. First drive, touchdown. All the Miami people texted me. Oh, yeah. I said Ravens gonna slow this game down. And they did. Once they slowed them
ever?
Look what happened.
Did
Walk
they
them
ever?
down.
Jeez.
Walk them down. Walk them down. And now look at Miami. At least they're warm. At least they're home and they're warm.
Hey, look. They probably were ready to get out of there quicker than the fans that were sitting in attendance, because being in negative 30-something degree weather, I'm not focusing on trying to win a playoff game myself. I'll be focusing on trying to get it as hot as I possibly can, just for me to function.
Give me the chicken noodle soup. Give me the hot chocolate. Give me everything. Give me hot tea. Give me some coffee. I don't even drink coffee, but give me that too.
Give me
anything that's warm. Give it to me, okay?
Think I'm worried about some playoff game? Please, no.
I'm not worried about this.
Come on, get out of here. Stop it.
But Tampa Bay, congratulations.
Congrats.
And Buffalo, congratulations. Great job. Y'all keeping it moving. Right now, y'all in that next round. Kansas City, good luck going to Buffalo. Texans, good luck coming to Baltimore.
Yep.
Listen, it's going to be a fight one way or the other. One way or the other, it's going to be a fight all the way down to the end.
Yeah.
But, hey, February's coming fast, so we got to figure out who's who. So at least we got one place out the way with some bad weather. That's Kansas City.
Yeah.
Because they're getting shellacked. It's just Buffalo. We got to get that out of the way.
Shoot,
So.
It might mess around and be Baltimore if we got the weather we got going on now. Just saying.
Oh, man.
Just putting that out there.
But wait a minute. You know they're calling for another snowstorm on Friday.
Oh, I know.
No, they are. And the game's on Saturday.
So, yeah.
That may favor us.
Oh, it will favor y'all. You know Houston's in a dome. Come on, man. Yeah, come on.
That may favor us because Houston plays in a dome.
Yeah.
Ain't used to no snow.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
Listen, it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be ugly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be gritty. But hey, I'm all for it and I'm ready for it. I am definitely ready for it.
Same here, dog.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Now I'm gonna say this. Before we wind this thing down. All you Steelers fans out there that wants Mike Tomlin fired, y'all should just turn in your Steelers cards and go find another team. I'm saying it, and I'm coming for you. Everybody that wants Tomlin fired, y'all need to go find a new team. because y'all really ain't looking at sports the way we're looking at it. Because again, the man hasn't had a losing season since he's been there. And if I really was into the press or anything like that, oh, you want me gone? I would leave. But hey, you get what you asked for. The next person, y'all may have a losing season the whole time because y'all wanted him out of there.
Yep.
So bad. All y'all need is a couple certain pieces, and y'all gonna be good to go. That's my little 2 cents for the night.
Oh, that's great.
That's my 2 cents.
Because my 2 cents to piggyback off of that, you Steelers fans that believe this to be the case, you Steelers fans, you just made the list. Yeah, you just made the list.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. That's the tomfoolery on those comments in these chat rooms. Fire Tomlin. Fire the whole coaching staff. Why? Wait, and I agree with you, D. The organization has 3 coaches since he's been alive.
Yeah. Did I just hear another comment about Tomlin being gone? You just made the list.
You just made the list, right?
This list is increasing, by the way.
Listen, and it makes no sense. It's tomfoolery. It's tomfoolery. Man. The man has sent y'all to a playoff ride every year he's been there. Every year. Every year he's been there. Y'all made it. Or y'all been over 500. Y'all just need 1 or 2 more pieces. And then y'all back to glory.
Yes.
Then y'all back to glory. Then y'all may get that. Make it the 7th. Never know.
Yeah.
Make it the 7th. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But that's my 2 cents. That's our little 2 bits for the night. All the games are over. Pitchers are getting a lot clearer. And teams are getting a lot thinner. Yeah. And they're going to get more thinner this weekend coming up. Until we down to who is going to play into the Super Bowl. And we're going to be here covering it all the way up to the Super Bowl, whether my team is there or not. I'm going to be here and ride it all the way through the Super Bowl. And after the Super Bowl's over, we're going to talk about it and see if there was any tomfoolery that the refs did and see how they were paid off to throw a game or something. Oh, my bad. My bad.
Oh.
I'll leave the refs alone. I'll leave the refs alone. I'll leave them alone. Somebody in Vegas might send someone out here. I'll leave the refs alone.
You be careful, because I'm in NFL right now. Did you just make a comment about our refs? We pride ourselves on our refs. You, Mr. Mr. Davis, sir. You just made the list.
I made the list. Yes, I made the list.
Yeah,
I made the list. Good. I don't mind making the list. But thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate each and every last one of you and one of your comments. Hey, tomorrow we're going to talk about these games. Who's going to make it? Who's not going to make it? What you think? Spreads, scores, predictions. Hey, just don't I'm sorry. I gotta say this. In ending, I will say this. I'll say this. There's one thing. Houston. Bounty gate at the bank. Bounty gate at the bank. Houston. Bounty gate at the bank. Houston. Bounty gate at the bank. Hashtag.
If you don't know, now you know.
Now you
yes,
know.
Sir. Hashtag bounty gate at the bank. Stop it. It's a movement.
You are going down.
It's a movement. It's not a moment. It's a movement, baby.
It's a movement.
Yeah,
it's a movement. Hey, and we gonna give you some snow to take back with you too.
Oh,
even though it is snow out there, we'll give you some more snow to take you out there.
What did I just start, man? Hashtag bounty gate at the bank.
You and Marvin started that. You and Marvin started that. All right, we see y'all tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Hey, maybe I'll get a lot more people. I know we doing these late ones, but we see y'all tomorrow at 6. We'll be on. Hey, our pitch is a lot clearer. If you're in this area, please be safe because this weather is treacherous.
Yes.
And if you don't have to be out there, please don't go out there because I don't want to have to respond out there to help you. Okay, I'm trying to relax too. All right. So y'all be safe if you're in this area, and you be safe wherever you are. No matter where you are, please be safe because I know the weather's nasty all around the country right now. So everybody be safe. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow.